MP4 is the most popular video format in the world. If you record a video on your phone, it is probably saved as MP4. If you download a video from the internet, it is probably MP4. If you upload a video to YouTube, it will almost always be converted into MP4 internally. However, here is something very important. MP4 is not a compression method. MP4 is a container. To understand what that means, imagine a lunchbox. The lunchbox itself does not determine the taste of the food. It simply holds the food inside. In the same way, MP4 is simply a container that holds video, audio, subtitles, and metadata together in one file. Inside an MP4 file, you might have video compressed using H.264. You might also have audio compressed using AAC. The MP4 format simply keeps everything organized so devices can play it smoothly. The reason MP4 is so popular is because it offers the best balance between compatibility and efficiency. It works on Windows, macOS, Android, iOS, smart TVs, gaming consoles, and web browsers. It is supported almost everywhere. MOV is very similar to MP4, but it was created by Apple. It was designed mainly for professional video editing and high-quality workflows. Just like MP4, MOV is also a container. It holds video and audio streams inside it. However, MOV is more closely integrated with Apple software like Final Cut Pro and QuickTime. One major difference is that MOV files often store higher quality, less compressed video. Because of this, they are frequently used in professional environments where quality is more important than file size. The downside is that MOV files are sometimes less compatible outside of Apple ecosystems. Windows users may need additional codecs or players to open certain MOV files properly. If you are editing on a Mac or working with professional cameras, MOV can be an excellent choice. If you just need something simple and universal, MP4 is usually better. AVI stands for Audio Video Interleave. It was developed by Microsoft in the early 1990s. At the time, it was revolutionary. However, technology has evolved dramatically since then. AVI is also a container, but it is much older and less efficient compared to modern formats. AVI files often have larger file sizes because they do not support modern compression techniques as effectively. You can still use AVI files today, and many media players can open them. However, they are rarely used in modern workflows. They lack advanced features like efficient streaming support and flexible subtitle handling. Another limitation of AVI is that it does not handle variable frame rates very well, which can cause playback issues in some cases. It also does not support modern streaming standards efficiently, making it unsuitable for online platforms. MKV stands for Matroska Video. It is one of the most flexible and powerful video containers available. MKV can hold multiple video tracks, multiple audio tracks, multiple subtitle tracks, chapters, and advanced metadata. This makes it extremely popular for movies, especially high-quality Blu-ray rips. For example, a single MKV file can contain multiple languages, multiple subtitle options, and even director commentary tracks. That level of flexibility is why MKV is often used for archiving high-quality media collections. The downside is that some older devices do not support MKV natively. However, most modern media players like VLC handle MKV perfectly. Another advantage of MKV is that it supports advanced features like soft subtitles, which can be turned on and off without permanently embedding them into the video. It also supports higher bitrate video very efficiently, making it ideal for storing 4K and even 8K content. Because it is open source, MKV continues to evolve and improve over time. WebM is a format designed specifically for the internet. It was developed by Google to provide a royalty-free, efficient solution for web streaming. WebM files are optimized for browsers and online platforms. YouTube uses WebM internally for certain playback formats. WebM typically uses VP9 or AV1 codecs for video compression. These codecs are highly efficient, meaning they maintain good quality at smaller file sizes. One of the main advantages of WebM is that it is completely royalty-free, which makes it attractive for developers and online services. It integrates very smoothly with HTML5 video players, which is why it became popular in modern web development. WebM is especially useful when streaming high-resolution video while keeping bandwidth usage as low as possible. If a format is described as web-optimized, WebM is usually what that means. H.264, also known as Advanced Video Coding, is the most widely used video codec in the world. It became popular because it offered excellent quality at relatively small file sizes compared to older codecs. Almost every platform supports H.264. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, television broadcasts, Blu-rays, and streaming services all use H.264 in some form. The reason it became so dominant is because it provides a very good balance between quality, compression efficiency, and compatibility. If you export a video from editing software today using default settings, it will most likely use H.264. Even though it is no longer the newest codec, it is still extremely relevant because of its universal support. Another strength of H.264 is that almost all modern hardware supports hardware acceleration for it, meaning videos can play smoothly even on weaker devices. It is also relatively fast to encode compared to newer codecs like H.265 or AV1. H.265, also known as high-efficiency video coding, is the successor to H.264. Its main goal is simple: provide the same video quality as H.264, but at half the file size. That sounds amazing, and in many cases, it works very well. H.265 is especially useful for 4K and high-resolution video because it significantly reduces storage and bandwidth requirements. However, H.265 is more computationally demanding. Encoding and decoding, H.265 requires more powerful hardware. Older devices may struggle to play H.265 smoothly. Another issue is licensing. H.265 is not completely free to use, which has slowed its adoption in some areas. In addition, exporting videos in H.265 usually takes longer because of its complex compression process. While it saves space, it requires more processing power from your CPU or GPU. If you have modern hardware, H.265 can be extremely efficient. AV1 is one of the newest major video codecs. It was developed by the Alliance for Open Media, which includes companies like Google, Netflix, Amazon, Microsoft, and others. The goal of AV1 is to provide even better compression than H.265 while being royalty-free. In many cases, AV1 can provide better quality at even smaller file sizes compared to H.265. That makes it very attractive for streaming platforms. YouTube and Netflix have already started using AV1 for certain videos. The downside is that AV1 requires even more processing power to encode and decode. However, modern GPU and CPU are starting to include hardware support for AV1. Another advantage of AV1 is that it is designed for the future of internet streaming, especially for 4K and 8K content. It reduces bandwidth usage significantly, which is important for global streaming services. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and don't forget to watch some of my other videos.